Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we started making our way through Victory Road, and we just kind of paused partway through, so now we're going to continue on. I don't really know where we are, but I do know that there are a lot of annoying wild Pokemon that I am just going to ignore. We gotta try and find our way through here. I'm pretty underleveled, and I have no repels, so it's not a very good situation. But there's a cool Machop here, I guess. And I'm just gonna run away from him, because I got to get out of here. Let's battle you first. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Yes, I usually also do, but I'm quite weak at the moment, so I'm just trying to find my way out of here and get to the Pokemon League. Cool, Trainer Alexa. He's starting off with a Clefairy. I like Clefairy. Clefairy's cool. Although not very strong, so I think Clefairy will die relatively fast. Let's use Thunderbolt. See how much damage it does. Light Screen. It boosts the special defense. I don't think that'll matter, though. I think Clefairy still just dies here. Alright, that's Clefairy taken down. And level 44 for Arcanine. Just off to the side. That's cool. But Jigglypuff is next. This trainer just seems to have a bunch of cool, cute little pink blobs. Not very strong Pokemon, but definitely cute Pokemon. Ooh, and the Jigglypuff's paralyzed. That's very good for me. And they can't do anything because they're paralyzed. So I'll just go ahead and use Quick Attack again. Ah, cute Charm. I'm now infatuated. That's awful. And I'm asleep. Ah. Not only am I asleep, I'm also in love with the Jigglypuff. I've got two annoying status conditions to deal with. Well, they use a full restore on their own Jigglypuff. Could Raichu please wake up? That'd be pretty nice. And they don't have Light Screen anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet. And where is it? I'm just gonna use the Poke Flute. It takes one turn to use, but it wakes up all Pokemon. I think it's a worthwhile trade, because I don't think I'm gonna be waking up on this turn. So this will just wake me up. It'll guarantee that next turn I'll be able to attack unless I fall back asleep somehow on this turn. So now I'm awake. Go for Body Slam. It does some damage, and then the Jigglypuff's paralyzed. Yeah, let's go. First they got paralyzed by Thunderbolt, and then they cured with the full restore, and then they got paralyzed by my ability. Very nice. Come on, attack, attack. There we go. Good job, Raichu. See how much damage this does, because the Light Screen's gone now. It's a one-shot. Oh my goodness, incredible. Alright, who's coming in next? Persian. Alright, well, I don't have any Thunderbolts left, so I'll just have to spam Quick Attacks, I suppose. They don't do very much damage, that's for sure. I'll just keep Quick Attacking. And they'll just keep paydaying me. I'm just gonna die, unfortunately. I should probably switch out. I think that's the best thing to do. I'll bring in my Arcanine. He's the healthiest at the moment. Intimidate will lower the person's attack, so his payday does less damage. Then I can just kill it with, like, Bite or Fire Blast or something. They're scattering lots of coins everywhere, so if I win, I should get tons of money. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure if it only benefits the person who uses Payday, but basically when you use Payday, a bunch of money gets splattered all over the battlefild, and you get a ton of money when you win. I don't know if it'll help me, because I'm not using it, so we'll find out after the battle ends. But level 43 for Raichu. That's cool. So they got two Pokemon left. Dugong's one of them. That's not good. Dugong's a water type, but I'm pretty sure Dugong is also part ice type, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dugong is part ice type. That did not do very much damage at all. Oh my goodness. Dugong is one bulky sea lion, whatever it is. My team is really not healthy, so I guess I'll switch into Gyarados right now. I should probably heal them up after this battle. Here comes the Intimidate. They'll lower their physical attack, so Takedown will do less damage. I guess that's a good thing. And I'll use Strength now. Sheer Cold! Oh, thank goodness that missed. That's scary, because Sheer Cold is basically a move with 30% accuracy, so it's very hard to land. But if it does land, it'll one-shot your opponent guaranteed no matter what. Very scary. It's just an insta-kill. A very scary move. Fortunately, it missed. And now they got Chansey. Look, it's Chansey. I love Chansey. Chansey's so cute. Unfortunately, Chansey's got a ton of HP. So much HP. You saw that was a Hydro Pump, but that barely did anything. And they have minimized. Oh no. Oh no, this Chansey's gonna be a jerk. Oh no, we need to get this Chansey out of here. Look at that evil little smile it has. Was that a critical hit? Why'd that do so much damage? I don't know. But I'll take it. We defeated Cool Trainer Alexa. Oh, so strong. Got $3,024 for winning. By fighting tough battles, you get stronger. That is true. All right, I gotta heal the team. Almost forgot. Where are my hyper potions? Here they are. One for Pidgeot. Back to full health. One for Raichu. There we go. Also back to full health. And one for last but certainly not least, Alakazam. There we go. Now, let's put Pidgeot in the front, just because I haven't used Pidgeot yet in today's episode. And I have used Raichu already, so I want to give somebody else a little time to shine. Alright, I can't go this way. That's unfortunate. I will have to put some boulders onto some breath mints then. It's not actual breath mints, but that's what I call the stuff that look like breath mints. There we go, I managed to run away from the Arbok. Very good, because sometimes I can't run away from the Arbok. It's kind of weird. Let's go over this way, because I saw an item over here. The Zubat. I'll just ignore the Zubat. It's a bit annoying. But it just takes a ton of time to get over there because of all the annoying wild Pokemon I gotta battle. TM50 for Overheat. Ooh. That's exciting because Overheat's a strong move. It has like 130 base power and 90 accuracy, so it's very, very good. But it does harshly lower your special attack every time you use it, so it'll make your moves much weaker. But it is a very strong move to have, but I'm not sure if it's a move I want to give my Pokemon. Especially since I'd imagine that the only Pokemon I'd be able to learn is Arcanine, and Arcanine's already got a pretty good moveset. Ooh, there's an item there, and a trainer I got a battle for, but I think it's worth it. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. That's me, although I'm a child in-game. But still, we're going up against Cool Trainer George, who's got an Exeggutor, so, you know, it's very good that I'm starting off with my Pidgeot. Because I have a super effective type matchup. I'll just go for a Wing Attack. There we go, let's see how much the Wing Attack does. Honestly, a lot more than I thought. You go for Stun Spore, so now my Pidgeot is paralyzed, which is a little bit annoying. But if I just get one more Wing Attack, the Exeggutor will die. But I cannot get one more Wing Attack. Come on, Pidgeot. Uh-oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm gonna be in, like, yellow or maybe even red. Oh, that's a critical hit, yikes! No, Pidgeot, why? Well, Pidgeot's dead, so I might as well just get the Quick Attack in for the extra chip damage. Goodbye, Pidgeot. Let's put Alakazam in. I don't have very many Psychics left, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I only got 3. And they're using a Hyper Potion, so that's bad. Because now, even more of my Psychics are going to have to be used to take down this Exeggutor. And it's not very effective, I forgot about that. Let's go for Metronome. Maybe I'll get, like, Fire Blast or something. Transform! Oh. Well, I'm the Exeggutor now. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I'm also paralyzed, so I guess I could use its moves now. I can see what moves it has. Egg Bomb, Confusion, Sleep Powder, and Stun Spore. I'll go for Egg Bomb. Oh, they also went for Egg Bomb. Alright, my turn using Egg Bomb. Alright, I'll use Egg Bomb again. They're also using Egg Bomb again. I guess we'll just stick with this. I think I will die first, though, unfortunately. Oh, they missed! Never mind! Oh, but I'm paralyzed! No, I'm still gonna die first. They missed again! Never mind! No, I missed! Are you kidding me? They're playing with my emotions! They missed again? Come on, Exeggutor. Land your Egg Bombs! Oh my goodness! Well, now I die. Oh, I'm alive! Yes! Oh my goodness, that was crazy intense! Good job, Alakazam! Or I guess Exeggutor? I'm not really sure what to call the Alakazam. But let's get Alakazam out of here. And I'll switch in Gyarados. So Intimidate, that'll lower the Sand Slash's attack, which is good, because Sand Slash is mostly a physical attacker. They go for Swift. Doesn't do as much damage because I lowered their attack. Now we go for Surf. Let's see how much damage this does. Maybe a one-shot? It is a one-shot. Good job, Gyarados. Alright, so who comes in next? Electrode. That's not too good. Ooh, I think Gyarados just dies. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'll bring in Arcanine then. Alright, now let's go for Fire Blast. They go for Ice Screen, so we'll be doing a lot less damage. Does land. Maybe I can get a burn if I'm lucky, though. Alright, about half health. I'll go for Takedown now. Sonic Boom, that's a guaranteed 20 damage for them. I'll use Takedown. Aw, just barely doesn't kill the Electrode. And then I guess we just go for Bite. Aw, now I'm paralyzed. My whole team is getting paralyzed. It's so annoying. That's the Electrode taken down. Alright, who comes in next? Cloyster. I think I just gotta leave Arcanine in here. Spikes, that's annoying. That means it's just like whenever a Pokemon switches in, they take a bunch of damage. And I missed the Fire Blast. That's really bad. Aurora Beam, that probably kills Arcanine? No, because it's not very effective. Very good then. Alright, and on the Fire Blast, probably not gonna do too much, but I'll take whatever damage I can get. That's a lot. And their Light Screen is gone. That was through the Light Screen. If they didn't have Light Screen, they would have died. They go for Aurora Beam. Probably kills. Maybe not, though, if I'm lucky. Oh, thank you, Arcanine. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Doesn't matter. Alright. Spike Cannon. That takes down Arcanine. Alright. Goodbye, Arcanine. So whoever switches in now will take some damage from the spikes. So I can't switch Alakazam in, because if I switch Alakazam in, he'll just die. So I guess I gotta switch Venusaur in. Here we go. I take some spikes damage. And I get healed from the leftovers. I think I'll just use Cut and hope that this kills the Cloyster. See, here's the Cut. They go for Supersonic, so now I'm confused and paralyzed. That's really, really annoying. Come on, hit through the confusion, hit through the confusion. No. It's too bad, but I do get some healing. Oh, that's gonna be strong. That's gonna be very strong. Please don't kill, please don't kill. Ooh, thank goodness Venusaur is so bulky. Okay, snap through confusion, snap out. Yes, cut. Ah, it missed! Are you kidding me, man? Alright, I gotta heal up Venusaur, because otherwise he dies and the rest of my team I don't think will do too well. So I'm gonna use my full restore, my only full restore I have. Here we go. It'll heal Venusaur to full health and get rid of his paralysis. Here comes the Aurora Beam. It won't do too much, hopefully. Still a lot, but it could have been worse. Now let's go for a Cut. Hopefully this will kill. Oh, forgot how bulky, or physically bulky Cloyster is. Now I'm confused again. This is annoying. I just gotta whittle away at the Cloyster, because I don't want to waste my Giga Drain PP. Alright, one more Cut ought to do it. Go for Aurora Beam again. Survive, Venusaur! Alright, Venusaur lives. One more Cut, but just don't hurt myself in confusion. Come on, Venusaur, you got this. You got this, man. You got this. Yes! Good job, Venusaur! Alright, that's Cloyster dead. And level 42 for Venusaur. I will gladly take it. Alright, who's their last Pokemon? Arcanine! Uh-oh. So, Venusaur definitely dies to Arcanine. But if I switch Venusaur out into Raichu, Raichu's gonna take a ton of damage, and I can't switch into Alakazam, because Alakazam is basically dead. But I'm just gonna let Venusaur take the hit and die. I'm faster than the Arcanine? Oh, I heard myself with confusion. If I landed the Sleep Powder, that would have been cool. But surprisingly, I was somehow faster than the Arcanine with Venusaur. So I'm gonna switch Raichu in, and it's basically a 1v1 with Raichu and Arcanine. So Alakazam is useless. He's at 5 health and he's paralyzed. So I gotta hope that Raichu can do it. I do take damage from the spikes. I don't have any Thunderbolt. No, I forgot about that. Alright, we go for Thunder Wave, get the paralysis on the Arcanine. I gotta just whittle him down with quick attacks. Alright, takedown, that's gonna do quite a bit. Ow. Okay, I think I got it. I think I have revives. Yeah, I do have revives. I have 1 revive. Okay. I have to choose wisely who I use it on. It's a no-brainer, Gyarados. It's a super effective type matchup. We go for takedown again. Raichu barely survives, so I'm gonna use the rest of Raichu's health to heal up Gyarados. Where's my hyper potions? Here they are. Use it on Gyarados. There we go. Arcanine's paralyzed, so that's very good. That allows me to get extra chip damage in with Raichu. 1 extra quick attack at the least. I'll gladly take it. And now Raichu goes down. Thank you for your sacrifice, Raichu. Now we bring in Gyarados, who can kill the Arcanine. Alright, here's the Intimidate. Lowers the Arcanine's attack. Surf should just kill the Arcanine. No, it survived! Are you kidding me? Oh, but it should just die to its own takedown recoil, right? That was a critical. That was scary. But there we go. The Arcanine kills itself. And we did it. We beat the trainer. That was way too close, man. Level 42 for Gyarados. And we defeated Cool Trainer George. The rumors were true. Got $3,024 for winning. So it was you who beat Giovanni of Team Rocket. Yes, it was. And we got a max revive. That is amazing. Perfect timing to have that. So, I've got 3 max revives. We use 1 on Raichu. Or not on Raichu, Venusaur. But we will use 1 on Raichu. We use 1 on Venusaur, 1 on Raichu. And then the last one will be on Arcanine. Sorry, Pidgeot, but you don't get to be revived. Alright, and I also gotta heal up Alakazam. I don't have any more full restores. So I guess I'll use the full heal. And then I will use a hyper potion. There we go. So I'll leave Venusaur on the front for now. And we gotta figure out where I have to put this boulder. So I know I gotta put it on a white little pedestal that looks like a breath mint. But I gotta find where that little breath mint is. I gotta find where that little breath mint is. My voice is dying. I've recorded the past 3 episodes in a row. So my voice is not doing the best. But I gotta keep going. I gotta get out of here. It's another Geodude. Where do I put it? Pokemon, go away! I need to figure out where to go! There's too many Pokemon around here. Where do I put the stone? It's gotta be up this way. Because I think I've checked most other areas. I'll just push it up here. I shouldn't have pushed it up all the way, because now it's stuck. I didn't think that far ahead. Well, I guess I can just check whether or not it's over here. Oh, well. Wild Pokemon in the way. Another stinking Zubat. I've seen enough of these Pokemon. But I don't have repels, and it doesn't matter, because when I used my repel, that didn't work. There is the pedestal. Alright. Let me reset the room, then. Go away, Zubat! I don't need you right now. Alright, there we go. Another Pokemon to ruin my day. It's another Onix. I already have Onix. I don't need to encounter any more Pokemon, but they just keep spawning. That's why I hate caves so much. They're definitely the most annoying part of Pokemon games. Let's go ahead and push this boulder. Not all the way, though. Just to there. And then we push it. Another Pokemon. Machoke. I don't actually have Machoke. Finally, a new Pokemon. This is exciting. Alright, I'll just start right off the bat by throwing an Ultra Ball at it. Very silly idea, I don't think it'll catch at full health, but I might as well try. Yep, it did not. Not very surprising. So they go for submission, which does some damage to me, but it'll also hurt himself. Do a bit of recoil. So I gotta be careful. I gotta remember that this Machoke can kill itself. That is a possibility that could happen. So I'll go ahead and use Cut. I'm running low on Cuts, though. I'm just running low on PP in general. It's actually kind of scary. Because I could just be stuck with no moves to use. Alright, I missed the Cut. That's unfortunate. They go for Revenge. Which maybe it's a good thing I missed the Cut, because if I landed it, they would have done revenge damage to me. More revenge damage to me, I should specify. Let's use another Cut. Critical hit, I'll take it. Going for Foresight, that doesn't matter. More healing. And let's go for another Cut. Alright, I'm gonna try and catch it now. And there we go, we caught the Machoke. Gotcha, Machoke was caught. Here we go, Machoke's data will be added to the Pokedex. We have number 67, Machoke, the superpower Pokemon. It's 4 foot 11 inches tall and 155.4 pounds. Its formidable body never gets tired. It helps people by doing work such as moving of heavy goods. Good job, Machoke. He's a very nice Pokemon. He helps people out. Anyways, let's continue on this way. Another annoying Pokemon to deal with. The Geodude. You can just go away, Geodude. I'm not too interested in battling you right now. And now you can go over here. Push it over like that. And I get annoyed by another wild Pokemon. It's another Onix. I'll just run away from it. Alright, and there we go. Put it onto the Breath Mint. And another wild Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon that spawn here. The video is currently 20 minutes, or about 20 minutes. It's probably 10 minutes exploring the overworld, and then 10 minutes of fighting wild Pokemon and clicking run away. It's very annoying. Like, I wish I had repels, but as I saw in the last episode, the Pokemon here are too strong to get affected by repels. And I'm getting beat up. Ow, ow, ow. Please let me run away. Please let me run away. Get me away from this Golbat. Phew. Alright. Now I can get past where this wall used to be, because I put the rock onto the Breath Mint. They're not actually Breath Mints, but I just love to call them Breath Mints because that's what they look like. Here we go, we can go over here. And I don't really know what's over here, but we'll find out. There's also another Machoke here. But you know, my Venusaur actually needs health, so I'm going to use my Giga Drain to restore some health. Because I'm low on health right now. A critical hit, I'll take that. That means more healing. Thank you, critical hit. Alright, Vital Throw, that'll do some damage to me, but not nearly as much damage as I healed off that Giga Drain. So that was optimal, perfect timing for that Giga Drain critical hit. And now I'll just go for Cut to kill the Machoke. So I went through all this effort, I might as well get the experience points from it. Alright, so what's over here? Some more trainers. But honestly, I'm really weak right now, so I'm going to try to avoid the trainers. I couldn't avoid this one, unfortunately. I'll show you just how good you are. Not! That's not very nice. I'm kind of struggling right now. I'm low on PP. Cool Trainer Caroline. My Pokemon aren't doing so well. I'm nearly out of revives and healing items. Not healing items, but I'm like out of, I think I'm fully out of revives. So I'd really appreciate it if you could just leave me be. Another critical hit. Good job, Venusaur. Also, why do you have a level 42 Bellsprout? Bellsprout evolves at like level 20 into Weepinbell, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why it's such a high level Bellsprout. Anyways, they use a Hyper Potion. That's annoying. So the Bellsprout does not die, but they will probably die next turn. If I can get another critical hit, or if it's just strong. No, it's not strong enough to die next turn, but next turn they will die. Presuming that I don't miss or the paralyze becomes annoying. So they use acid. It'll do some amount of damage, not too much, but it does lower my defense, which is kind of more annoying. Here comes the cut. One more cut and they should die. Go for acid again. Lowers my defense. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Bellsprout gets killed by Venusaur. And level 45 for Arcanine. They still got another 4 Pokemon, though. Here's the Weepinbell. So, I'm gonna switch Venusaur out and bring in Arcanine, because Arcanine is super effective against Weepinbell. This will be good for me. Alright, there's the Intimidate. Should just die to next turn to a Fire Blast or a Flame Wheel. I think, honestly, Flame Wheel might just be enough to kill it, so I'll just go for Flame Wheel. Let's see if it is. It was enough. There we go. That's Weepinbell dead. Alright, who comes in next? Victreebel. Okay, the evolution of Weepinbell. I don't have any Fire Blast left. I forgot. Well, I guess I have to use Flame Wheel. I was gonna use Fire Blast to guarantee the KO if it lands. But, Flame Wheel it is. Oh, Flame Wheel killed. Good job, Arcanine. Honestly, very surprising. Who comes in next? Ooh, Parasect. Parasect's a grass bug type, 4 times weak to fire. This thing is 100% dying to Flame Wheel. Goodbye, Parasect. Alright, who's the last Pokemon? Another grass type, please? It was a grass type. This trainer said all grass types. That's very convenient for me. Alright, there we go. We won. Good work, Arcanine. So we defeated Cool Trainer Caroline. I'm furious. Got 1,512 Pokédollars for winning. You showed me just how good I was. Yeah, you weren't very good. Anyways, let's put Arcanine up in the front now. Now let's just continue to travel through here, where there's a Golbat, which I will proceed to run away from. Alright, so we can shove this rock down this hole, and that'll do something. I don't remember off the top of my head what it does, but I'm guessing it, blocks a water path, or, it allows me to push a rock onto a mint somewhere else, which allows me to open up a path somewhere else. Something amongst the lines of that. I'll also just open up that pathway for later if I ever need to. Now I can go down here, where there's this rock. Is there a breath mint I gotta put it on somewhere? There is a breath mint. Aha! There we go. So here's another Arbok. But I'm just gonna ignore the Arbok. Unfortunately, this animation takes a really long time because we both have Intimidate, so we gotta wait for the Intimidate animation to intimidate both of us until we can run away. But I'm gonna head over to that rock. I can push it down, push it onto the breath mint, which should open up a path, which will let me get out of this area. I'm pretty sure we're near the end. I'm not sure if we're at the end yet. I don't know how much farther we have to go. But I'm guessing that little ladder there will take us to the end. That's my hope, at least. Alright, let's push this boulder. Alright, onto the breath mint. Now we can figure out where to go. There's another Onix. I'll just run away from it. Alright, so now we can go over here and see what's up here. This takes us over here, where we were before. But I can go down over these ladders now, I guess. I don't really know if that's a help, what that does. but I guess we'll find out at least. Let's see, what's over here? Is this the exit? I sure hope it is, because I'm not doing so well. I guess I have to battle you. It is the exit! We're free! Finally, we're free! There's definitely a lot more that we missed in Victory Road. There's Pokeballs everywhere, there's trainers to battle, there's paths we haven't gone through. But at the moment, my Pokemon aren't looking so good. And this episode's getting a little bit long. Not too long, I've definitely had longer episodes. It's 30 minutes. But we're finally here. We've made it out of Victory Road, and we've made it to the Pokemon League. Here we are, the Indigo Plateau. Here we are, we finally made it. Yo, champ in the making. At the Pokemon League, you will face the Elite Four all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. This is the final challenge of the game. There really isn't much left to do. There's a PC over there. There's a Pokemon Center to heal up. There's an escalator. And there's a shop clerk. And there's just the way forward to battle the Elite Four. So let's go here to the shop clerk. I could greatly use some healing items. Let's buy 17 full heals. Just because I have a ton of money. I'm gonna buy many max repels. Let me just buy 10 of these. Just in case I ever have to go through any more caves. I'm also gonna buy lots of revives. I'm gonna buy 20 of these. Yes, it's very expensive, but I've got plenty of money. I'll also buy 8 max potions. It seems that they don't sell hyper potions here, but that's fine. And I'll buy 5 full restores. So there we go. Very useful. We've made it to the Indigo Plateau, to the Pokemon League, which is the very end of our journey. There's only a few more battles left until we beat Pokemon Fire Red, which is really exciting, because it felt like we just started this playthrough, and we're already almost finished. It's kind of insane. So now that we're here, let's save, because I don't want to have to go through, what's it called? Victory Road again, because that's a very annoying place to go through. But there we go. This is where we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.